Jail tattoos are tattoos that are done crudely and are a lot of times could be referred to as homemade tattoos. Uh, Jail or homemade tattoos most of the time are done by either hand poking or with a machine made by out of parts of cassette players, things of that nature. And that makes what is known as a rotary tattoo machine. A rotary tattoo machine is a very crude method of tattooing sometimes, and sometimes it can be rather smooth. It just depends on the person who built the machine and the person who's operating it. Normally when a person does a homemade tattoo, they're using a homemade tattoo machine. It's because they don't have access to professional equipment. So they're going to more than likely make their own ink out of ashes and water, toothpaste mixture. There's all kinds of ways to make pigments, or they may even just use a pigment that they buy from an art store. Either of these could be harmful to your skin, could give you a very undesirable effect in your tattoo as well. An example of a homemade tattoo is here on Zoe's arm, and if you'll see a lot of these lines are very light, and you're coming on down again in the handle here, very light. The lettering is crude. The lines in the handle are not the same size. You see a thick line going right down the center here, and then kind of a broken up line here. This is all due to a rotary machine does not operate the same way as a spring machine, which you'll see later operates. A rotary machine never slows down. It goes the same speed all the time. So if the person applying the tattoo slows his hand down at any time during the process, it'll just dig right in that spot over and over. And this is what you get when that happens. When you're using a rotary tattoo machine, you have got to keep your hand moving in some direction at all time, or you're just going to dig a ditch in the person's skin. If this were done by the hand poke method, it would be a needle, the point of the needle wrapped in thread, dipped in the same kind of ink mixture, and then just the person would just go along and hit the skin like this over and over. Very painful, and leaves a very undesirable looking outline. Most times when a person gets a tattoo like this, they end up having to come to a professional artist to get it redone or covered up, which a lot of times can be more expensive than if they would have had it done right the first time.